All right, what's up, guys? In this video, I want to talk about decor. All right, so what is decor? So decor is basically how pretty or how ugly each tile is. So this statue, for instance, has a decor of plus 25 for a radius of 8 tiles. That means that every tile within a range of 8 is getting affected by the decor bonus of this. Keeping in mind that decor doesn't pass over the walls. So this tiles here will block it. Window tiles and doors like this allow the decor to shine past or to go through. So you can press, I believe it's F8 to bring up the decor menu, or overlay, I should say. And this is showing us green where we have good decor, and then red where we have not so good decor. So dupes track the current and average decor of the cycle. So if you click on them, you will see right here that it shows you the current environmental decor, the average decor this cycle, and the average decor last cycle. Decor is really important because it directly contributes to your duplicates' morale. And that is what makes sure that they stay happy, and it allows you to have them with upper level skills, which makes them obviously more efficient little workers. Wherever they're standing, the tile that they're getting the decor from is calculated on the bottom part of the dupe. But it basically is, just averaging it out. So you can see the numbers moving. So when they go into an area of high decor, it's going to go up. And then when they're going into an area of lower decor, it will go down. And when they go to sleep, that's when it averages out. When they wake up in the morning, their morale bonus is based off of the decor from the day before. So the amount of morale that they can get based off of the decor has a bit of a threshold. So you have 30, 60, 90, and 120. And so if you had, let's say 30, that would equal 3 morale for the next cycle. But if they have 60, that would equal 6 morale, 90 is 9, and then 120 would be plus 12 morale for the next day. And then it's capped out at 120. So you cannot get more than plus 12 morale, no matter how nice their average decor was the day before. So now if we look at the different items and what gives decor bonuses, a lot of items actually give negative decor. And so you want to try to be balancing them out with positive decor around them. So for instance, every piece of garbage on the ground, or junk or item, I guess you want to call it, gives a -1. So you can see a negative value on this of minus 318. And what I've done here is, in order to counteract that so that it's not spreading, I basically tried to flood this area with high decor. So where I'm using carpeted tiles underneath it, carpeted tiles above it, and then I'm using a statue right here. And then that mixed in with the plants and everything around it is allowing me to kind of isolate this, ugly spot so that it has minimal impact on my dupes as they're walking around it. Now, lights also give a decor bonus, but it's based off of the area that's being lit. So if the area is actively being lit, it gets a plus 15 to decor on those tiles. The brightness doesn't change the plus 15. You also get the added benefit, of course, of having a lit workspace, which gives you the plus 15% on many stations. So when you're determining how you want to stack your decor in a specific area, it can be useful to say, do I need to have this area lit for a workstation and decor? Or do I not need the area lit and I only need decor? And if you only need decor, then generally speaking, I would avoid using the lights because obviously they take power and they create heat as well. So it's only beneficial when you actually need the work speed buff as well. Another thing that adds to decor is the clothing. So your dupe's base outfit gives a -5 decor penalty to the dupe. So basically they're already at a -5 just for wearing their normal clothes. So it's really good to upgrade them with Snazzy suits and Primo Garbs. The Snazzy suits come out of the textile loom here. Somebody peed on the floor. And they cost a little bit of reed fiber, of course, which is 4 units. And that's coming out of the thimble reed right here. And then after you have Snazzy suits, you can then upgrade them at the clothing refashionator if you have duplicates that have the proper skills. And they will turn them into these, which are Primo Garbs. All the Primo Garbs have the same stats on them. This is just like cosmetic skins, but they all give the same default of 40 decor bonus. So that's a really great way to keep your guys having a nice little green glow around them everywhere they go, as you can see here. And it spreads, I believe, 3 tiles away from your dupe. Another interesting thing that gives decor that a lot of people don't know is the critters. Many critters actually have positive decor. So if I hover over this hatch right here, you can see on the list, it says +10 to the hatchling. So this hatchling is contributing +10 around it. The bonus from this is 2 tiles. Most critter buffs, I believe, are around 2 tiles, the range of it, except for the puffs and those little nasty junk guys, whatever they're called, the morb. Now, when it comes to rooms don't directly add to decor. They do grant morale, some of them, while they're being used, but a lot of them actually need to have decor items in them to become a functioning room. So Great Hall is a perfect example. You're getting a +6 to morale, which is huge, but you need to have some fancy decor items in it to begin with. Another good example of this is private bedrooms, +3 to morale, but they do require some decor items. And the thing that makes the bedrooms and the Great Hall so important regarding maxing out your decor values for that room is just because of how much time the dupe spends in that room. So like I said earlier, because it's calculated based off of an average for the day, that means that every minute they spend in a maximum decor room, it raises the average for the entire day. And obviously sleeping and eating are things that you know your dupes are going to do every day, and they're going to spend a little bit of time in those rooms. So you always want to max them out. When it comes to isolating negative items here, so here you can see that I've taken my heavy watt wire and I'm running it up the outside here in the process of building a power spine. And I'm trying to basically encapsulate it so that the negative decor of -320, which is crazy, doesn't spread to the other side. So this sandstone tile gives me a total decor of 0. And then so when we get to the other side, we're actually not getting this crazy negative decor number. Then you can see that when I'm bringing it into the base here, I'm trying to hide it behind walls and this airlock, not because I'm worried about the air, but because it won't let the negative decor pass through it. Whereas if you were using one of these types of like screen doors, the decor value shines through. So this is a great way. So I'm trying to basically counteract the decor and then keep it hidden. And this can be super useful just to help, isolate areas of your base that are really ugly. So when you're building stuff, materials really matter regarding decor bonuses. So if we look at a tile, for instance, and we start going through this, we can see that some of these come inherently with a decor, so the bonus. So this one has granite, for instance, plus 20% to decor. And here we've got ceramic, which is also giving plus 20% to decor. If you look at different types of metal tiles, you'll see that gold gives plus 50%. So anything that you make out of gold is going to get that plus 50%. The same applies to, you know, all these other materials. Things like diamond and, you know, other materials have like, you know, really high value. So it can be very useful to make stuff out of them. And a big one is drywall. So a lot of people don't necessarily spam drywall everywhere, but it's really good to do because you can get a plus 10% to decor on that tile. And because drywall is basically super cheap to make, you can use any of these, you know, basic rocks and whatever, sedimentary, sandstone, etc., etc. You just want to put this stuff everywhere to help negate and give a little bit of that bonus to the area where your dupes are going to be spending a lot of time. Another huge one is the traffic, right? So this is a mod that I use. It's called Traffic Overlay. And it just allows you to have a look at the busy areas where the you know, you're seeing a lot of traffic from your dupes. But basically, anywhere that their dupes are running around a lot and have traffic, especially like this, like main corridors where you've got your ladders, you want to flood these areas with high decor value, because your dupes spend so much time just running around the base and running in and out of these things. And if you combine all of this stuff between the bedroom, the great halls, the clothing, and then the corridor bonuses, it's very easy to get a really good morale bonus every day from having high decor. So common items that you want to be looking at to increase your decor values are obviously pictures, artwork, and these things all come in different degrees, right? So you have like quaint or a masterpiece, right? And so like this masterpiece is giving plus 35 in 8 tile radius, whereas this picture is giving plus 24 in a 6 tile radius. So those are really good. Ceiling trim is an easy one that's cheap to do, plus 5.5 in a 3 tile radius. And it doesn't seem like much, but as they start to overlap each other, because they're giving you know, they have 3 pieces in a 3 tile, and it all overlaps and starts to give a good bonus. We've got plants, different radiuses and decor values. So here we've got this jumping Joya plus 25 and a 4 radius. So you can get the idea. Lights, again, I already mentioned. They're going to give you a plus 15 anywhere that it's being hit. These lights right here, I'm redoing the power right now, but they were shining down the hallway earlier, but it looks like they may not even be necessary here. The common items that you're going to see really destroy your decor is going to be debris. You want to keep this stuff swept up and in an area under control because it adds up very quickly. Another thing is exposed power lines. So I showed you the heavy watt wire and how it was like having a huge negative impact, but basically all these power lines, if they're hiding under the tile, they're not seen. So if we look at that, we know we have, let's say, you know, there's power underneath this tile, but it doesn't show it. It's a total decor of 0 because it's hidden under the tile. Insulated tiles, keep in mind, are not pretty to look at generally. They -4 decor in a 1 tile radius. Here they're just balancing out, of course, but that's something to keep in mind. Ladders obviously don't look very nice either. Storage containers, machinery, all that stuff will give you a decor penalty. So if I had to give, like, you know, a quick recipe for trying to hit a plus 12 decor morale bonus, I'd say dress all your guys in Snazzy Primo Garbs, Snazzy suits or Primo Garbs, sorry. Sweep your floors up, get all your art to masterpieces and try to get the best you can out of that. Put lights up in areas where you have work clusters and isolate anything ugly behind airlocks or tiles to keep it hidden. The printing pods themselves are naturally lit area, so you naturally get a little bit of a decor bonus here. Since a lot of the decor penalties around machinery are stacking, right? It can be useful to spread them around so that it's easy to counteract the negative decor coming off of it. I know that a lot of us like to build our stuff tight to conserve space. But for instance, if you look at these air pumps, now it may not apply because these are all sealed up right now, but this air pump is giving me decor of -9 in a 2-tile radius. So if you had spread these apart a couple tiles, it would be much easier to counteract the negative decor that's coming off of them because it wouldn't be overlapping. Always make sure your dupe with the highest decorating is assigned to do it, because you want to make sure you're getting the best, masterpieces. You don't want some, average Joe Blow that can't decorate worth of crap to come over and give you some bad quality statues. The last thing that I'm going to mention is regarding the blueprints, and some people wonder with the skins that come out, if you actually are getting any sort of bonuses from these like unlocks, and none of this stuff gives any bonus. This is all just cosmetic looking stuff, right? So you won't increase your morale or your decor values from changing these skins. It's only from the snazzy suits and the Primo Garbs that you'll get any sort of bonuses. But that's basically it. That's decor in a nutshell. Keeping things clean and looking nice will keep your morale up. And that's the key to making sure that your duplicates can do and work to the best of their abilities. And it's super easy to do once you get in the habit of making sure that you're always taking into consideration the positive and negative decor stats that are coming off of your items. If you have any other questions regarding this, please leave them in the comments. Hopefully I didn't forget anything, but I may have. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.